and mute the microphone. Hi and hello and welcome. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and we are here at Red Bravo Brewery, bringing you another episode of Two Men On. Van, welcome.
Well, what a lovely day to be here. I am slacking, my friend. I'm slacking.
Okay, how so?
We had a checklist of things to do earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and we started the program, and I'm looking around frantically. It's 5 o'clock. I don't have a beer in front of me.
It's 5 o'clock here where? They say, some people say somewhere.
Somewhere.
I say here where. Here where.
Well, I mean, we kicked off a little bit early today, so we got 3 minutes to figure this thing out.
I don't hate that concierge. Is that what they say?
Garçon.
Garçon.
Garçon means boy.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's a line from Pulp Fiction, so it's got to be true.
I've seen Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to be a fan right now of Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Because recently
the foot stuff. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, the internet turned on him.
Okay. Well, don't run a fellow actor, a fellow entertainer through the mud for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
That's literally my thing.
Well, we do it because of their behavior.
Yeah.
Not because of their perceived level of talent.
I didn't know the name of the cat that he was running through the mud.
Paul Dano.
Who?
The preacher from There Will Be Blood. The kid from Little Miss Sunshine.
Eli.
And
talk about Eli.
Give me the blood, Eli.
Give me the blood, Eli. Now, is blood the blood of Christ? I always ask that. I always say, is the blood of Christ? It's a go-to phrase I use.
I mean, technically it's wine, but a lot of it's interpretation.
Yeah, but if you say, give me the wine, Eli.
Not as nice.
It's not as nice.
Yeah.
So he played Eli?
Yes, that is correct.
He was the blood.
Correct. And he got bludgeoned to death at the very end. Spoiler alert.
That's
also,
what you do.
Walter White dies. So
at the end of There Will Be Blood?
Yes. At the end of that movie as well. Yeah. He dies in both.
You have bone cancer? I have bone cancer. Is that what he says?
Yes, exactly.
Did I sound like that guy that made 3 good movies?
Every single movie he's ever been in has been incredible, but the problem is they're all 8 years apart. You're referring to Daniel Day-Lewis.
I'm trying to think of the 3. Yeah. So he's been in There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Check.
Which is, I don't know if everyone knows this, it's the bastard stepbrother of Old Country for New Men.
Well, that's not true at all. Different universes, different directors, different actors. Takes place at different times of the world and has different topics, different subjects, but they were filmed close to the same location the same year.
Yeah, and they both had the blue-orange filter.
Yeah, it's called a Mexico filter.
That's what they had.
Yeah.
It was
desert filter.
Made famous by Gladiator. Gladiator really used that.
Gladiator wasn't in Mexico?
No, blue-orange, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dark Knight used it. It was like, after that, it was kind of cooked. Whenever Christopher Nolan was like, look how much money, there was like, yeah. Like that's the thing we want. We also want the money.
Every Mexico and desert Southwest has that sepia filter.
That's what it's called.
And
sepia.
Every European has the gray filter. Any movie that's in Europe, they all have like the concrete filter.
You're correct. Every Europe that's like based around white people, yes.
Oh, sure.
But any Mediterranean one, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
that's an olive filter.
Yes, that's very much
correct.
Yeah. And then your guy, Quentin Tarantino, he was like, I actually hate Matthew Lillard. And then everyone goes, the Dungeons and Dragons guy? You hate the...
Well, now, in his defense, it was a very smart play because he deserved to be run through the mud for his opinion on Paul Dano, which I think he's a great actor.
Never even heard of him.
Like, you've seen movies with him. You just didn't realize his completely benign white face. But Matthew Lillard, though, universally hated. Universally lauded.
No, he is.
Oh, this is your time to shine here,
yeah,
Fred. You're a big Matthew Lillard guy.
Big Matthew Lillard mark. Now, I never saw a.
I'm not going to let you say Scooby-Doo.
I never saw it.
I'm not going to let you say Scream. Name one movie Matthew Lillard was in.
I've never seen.
Yes, exactly.
Now I can tell you he was in Hackers.
That's one. I mean, you technically completed the task.
I did it.
Yeah.
That's how I do.
Wait, you have his IMDb pulled up right now?
Nope.
You do, don't you?
No, because I'm such a Lillard mark.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know him because my little brother,
okay,
he loves him.
Why?
Because of his Dungeons and Dragons affiliation.
Ah, okay.
And I've never been a tabletop gamer. They Will Be Blood, Gangs of New York, Schindler's List.
Okay, he was not in Schindler's List.
See, I was close.
Yeah.
That's the...
Lincoln. He played Abraham Lincoln in the movie Lincoln.
Bring me the blood, Lincoln.
No, yeah.
Is that what he said?
Make me bleed.
I went to D.C. over the weekend.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
I'll circle back to this Dungeons and Dragons
You're
thing.
just going to skip over the Lee Harvey Oswald thing?
Is that who shot Lincoln?
It was John Wayne Gacy.
I don't think any of those things true. I think it was John F. Ford.
John Wilkes Booth.
Ford.
No, it was at the Ford Theater. Lincoln was shot at Ford Theater, and then OJ drove a Ford down Lincoln Avenue.
And Kennedy was shot in a Ford.
Kennedy was shot in a Lincoln. Lincoln was shot in Ford Theater. I interspliced an OJ joke.
Who shot Gerald Ford?
I don't know. Who shot JR from Dallas is my question.
J.R. Ford?
Yes.
Damn.
Ford Jr. They changed the name to Fiesta.
It was Maggie Simpson.
The whole time.
The whole time. And they've been doing, that was by the 35 years of The Simpsons. Congratulations.
Okay.
Do you think they end with the movie? There's a movie coming out next year.
28 seasons in a movie. That's what they say.
27. It's 35 seasons.
35 seasons in a movie.
Isn't that incredible?
That's what they say.
They always say that. So I'm not a big tabletop Dungeons and Dragons guy.
I never have been either.
Okay.
I understand the appeal.
Same.
Yeah. Seems fun if you're into that thing.
Seems fun.
You like rolling dice and telling stories? Psh, boy, to have the game for you.
Can I change that up?
Okay.
Do you like doing math and arguing about rules?
Yeah.
Because that's what it seems like to me.
Have you always wanted to be an orc or a wizard?
No, what's that first one?
Orc? It's like a big goblin with an axe.
Like if Steve Urkel never got hot?
Axe, not X. I don't know about his relationship status.
We've done this before when we were doing terrestrial radio, and we had to name mythological creatures, and we could not get very far. You coming up with orc, I think is the same as the Uruk-hai, and that is from Lord of the Rings. And if they're not the same, then I'm confused.
Okay.
Because in my head, they're the same.
I'm going to shoot you real straight, my friend. Yeah. Don't know a ton about the Lord of the Rings.
I know a fair amount.
I know Frodo.
Yeah.
Gollum.
Correct.
And the Eye of Sauron.
Sauron. Yeah,
there you go. Thank you.
Here's what I know. A third of the story is
Star Wars or GTFO. That's my only dork stuff.
Star Wars jumped the shark.
I know. I love it.
Now I can tell you about a third of Lord of the Rings. Okay. And that's called Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring. And I can tell you about another third of Lord of the Rings, and that's called Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King.
Okay.
And then I can tell you about another third of Lord of the Rings, and that's the other one.
Electric Boogaloo.
I think so.
Correct.
So I never played the tabletop games.
Never.
Not overly familiar. Now, when I was a child, similar to you, I dabbled in witchcraft and the Ouija board.
Correct.
Outside of that, Monopoly in my life has historically led to broken furniture.
Right.
The game Trouble led to actual trouble.
The
game Sorry led to black eyes.
Yes.
And the game Twister landed to a really awkward night with me and the neighborhood girl.
You need to put an extra layer of clothes on when you play Twister with your sister, Fred.
Like that band.
That's where it came from. Uncomfortable Moments with Left Hand Blue.
Now, I wish Left Hand Blue is a very cool
new band name called it.
A band. Now, what I really need is the fandom for anything that Dungeons and Dragon fan has for Dungeons and Dragon.
Okay.
The fandom, the cardboard crack fandom that exists with Magic the Gathering. Pokemon.
Okay.
If there's a third collectible card game that I don't know about that one.
Think if like all of these dorks
hated
childhood obesity the way that they love Magic the Gathering, we'd cure this thing.
I believe that was
also. Are there like Ozempic Flintstone vitamins? Can you just like give fat babies like little Ozempic chewables?
I'm about to mess you up.
Okay.
So describe what I'm doing right now.
You are going through your backpack. You're pulling out a vitamin jar, I'm guessing.
Yes.
That's what I used to keep my weed in a long time ago, but I'm sure yours has vitamins.
Yeah, this is multivitamin chewables.
Okay.
Because of my Ozempic.
You have adult Flintstone vitamins.
I do.
Is what you have. You won't just take one you got to swallow.
Got your chewy ones.
You have like yummy little chewy fruit snacks that replenish
allegedly
all of the nutrients that you shit out every day.
They allegedly,
because you're ruining your organs with an experimental drug.
It's not experimental.
Okay.
It's FDA approved, I think.
When did they start? When they start Ozempic trials?
Who runs the FDA now?
The guy that's getting impeached.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So I go to DC this weekend. John Cena's final match. It's a big deal.
Sure.
I'm watching John Cena's final match. It's a big deal. And I've been so fortunate in my life to have been to double-digit WrestleManias.
Okay.
Have been to double-digit Royal Rumbles. Have been to double-digit SummerSlams and double-digit Survivor Series and double-digit live shows and double-digit premium live events. All these things true.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to some with me.
Sure. Just the good ones.
I went to DC where it was single-degree weathers.
Okay.
That's brutal. And they had nor'easter wind in December. So I was freezing. And I go. And I'm in my business attire and I'm sitting in the press access booth that they give us, which is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching wrestling match. It's fine. I'm watching wrestling match. It's fine. I'm watching wrestling match. It's fine. And then it's time for John Cena.
Ooh.
And there's 20,000 people in there. And I'm pretty smart to the business, right? I'm pretty smart to the world of pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching and I'm saying, Gunther, okay. It's going to go over in this way. It's going to be a tap thing. He never gives up. He'll have to give up.
Oh.
You know, I'm doing the thing. I'm doing it in my head. I'm like, I know this is going to go. And Gunther comes out.
Does he have the Imperial March?
Yeah,
is his walkout song?
That's what he has.
I didn't know that.
And, so he comes out.
Is it in German?
And it is.
Okay.
It's Mein German.
And
Black Forest. Also, the Black Forest not that intimidating because, and I know you're aware of this, but I don't know if all the listeners are. There's nothing dangerous in the forest of England, or excuse me, of Europe.
Okay.
Literally nothing. Nothing in a forest in Europe can harm you.
What about orcs?
They're not. Those aren't real.
Oh.
Yeah, those are in Morrowind.
I've never been to a European forest. How would I know?
Well, because I'm telling you.
Okay, thank you.
There is nothing dangerous at all about it's not the North American forest with bears and mountain lions. And if you go too far south, cheetahs.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Cheetahs?
I think those are called jungles.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Jaguars. That's what I was trying to get to.
Jaguars.
Jaguars. But in forests in Europe, maybe a badger?
Yeah.
Like maybe? Like there's literally nothing in a forest in Europe that can harm you.
I don't think that's accurate, but I'm gonna believe you. I'm just gonna, for the sake of this segment, I'm gonna believe you.
Name one thing in a forest in Europe that where you'd be like, yeah, I don't really want to fuck with that.
Oh, I got you. As a plant-based individual, Black Forest ham. It's overrated. It's not that great.
I think it's just how you smoke it. I think it's got nothing to do with.
Yeah,
they're very safe. To make it scary, they called it black, just like they did with the honeybees or whatever.
And beards.
Those are pirates.
Oh.
Commonly known as Trumps. So.
Oh, is that the song?
So it hits, right?
And then the glass breaks.
Nope, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% different guy.
Oh. And then he asks if he can smell what John Cena's cooking. That's what he says next.
You've now combined 3 guys
into
one guy.
Okay.
But there's only one guy, and he's the guy. And a lot of people argue he's the greatest guy of all time at the thing.
I want to be John Cena. Y'all guys watch your back because I'm coming. That's his.
I believe he tried to do a Hulk Hogan there. But
is that what that was?
He's dead.
Oh.
100% dead.
Okay.
So John Cena comes out. And if you're on the video stream with us, welcome. But I do this. I do the John Cena hustle, loyalty, respect fingers.
Okay. You're just doing okay fingers right
but
now.
you do them both hands.
Oh, you do both hands?
Yeah. And then you move them up and down. You go.
And you put them in front of your eyes and go, look at my glasses.
Turn them inside out.
Okay.
You turn them inside out.
I don't have the dexterity for that anymore.
And John Cena was walking to the ring for the final time. As an active in-ring competitor, he's walking to the ring for the final time.
Mm-hmm.
And he does the thing, and there's this cameraman named Stu, and this is a whole thing, but he's like, Stu, it's our last time. And I'm having this like,
oh, no.
I'm having this, and I feel it. I feel fandom. I feel fandom the way that I want to feel fandom.
Ooh.
For board games or video games or your favorite sports team that doesn't know you exist, or the political party that you for some reason identify with, because people that know you best won't identify with you.
Yeah, even though you wear their memorabilia and vote against your own interests, like you still love them that much. Yeah. And
he goes down to the ring, and it's a back and forth. And in all the months, Van, leading up to John Cena's final match, it was a tribute to those he had faced previously. He was doing the Walls of Jericho because he faced Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
He was doing Go to Sleep because he faced CM Punk. He was doing the Spear because he had faced Edge. He was doing the RKO out of nowhere because he had faced Randy Kyle Orton.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing all of them, paying a tribute to the pop-up powerbomb for Kevin Owens, the Haluva kick because he faced Sami Zayn. He's doing the F5 because he faced Brock Lesnar. He's doing the Tombstone Piledriver because he faced The Undertaker. It's a tribute, man, to all the great wrestlers that he along the way.
So you're saying it's not the greatest match in the world. It's just a tribute?
Those were just a tribute.
Okay.
And you get to Cena versus Gunther, and it's not a tribute.
Oh.
It's all the hits. It's the 5 moves of doom. It's like when you go to see the Eagles at their reunion or going away or final concert, and the Eagles only play the hits.
Correct.
John Cena only played the hits in his final one, Van.
You're saying Gunther did not take it easy.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. So John Cena hits him with the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Ooh.
Hits him with the attitude adjustment.
I can usually only handle a 2-knuckler.
See, crazy you said that because he did it 3 times.
Whoa.
Yeah, he goes like that. So John Cena goes out there and hits the greatest hits of his career over and over. And every single time you go, it was like the ultimate sesh with John Cena and 20,000 of your newest friends.
Now, did he stop in the middle and freestyle rap?
He did a little stop in the middle and freestyle rap.
That's pretty sweet. That's what I've been there for. Hit me with them bars, Cena.
And John Cena against Gunther in the very end. Gunther has him in the rear naked choke. You're familiar with that.
Yes.
And
that's the only one I know, actually.
And John Cena gives a little grin. The way that Obi-Wan Kenobi gave a little grin in episode 4 to Darth Vader as they were trying to escape the Death Star, knowing that if he struck him down, he would only become more powerful in the afterlife.
Correct.
Gives a little grin. And he raises his tap-out hand, and he gives a little tappa.
Oh, no.
Right on the arm of Gunther. And Gunther's music hits.
Did George Lucas and John Williams sign off on this thing? I don't think that's his music. Is that his music?
And he rolls out the ring. And he goes straight to black. And John Cena lays in the ring.
The Black Forest?
Well, his background's black.
Oh, okay.
The walk up, but yes,
gotcha.
the Black Forest. He goes to the Black Forest, and because he is Gunther, so John Cena is laying lifeless, man, in the ring.
Bummer.
He's been beaten. His career's over. Went out on a shield, as they say, for gladiators.
Okay.
And you hear 20,000 fans. Thank you, Cena.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you, Cena. And I, Van, felt it. I felt fandom.
Did you like Indian littering commercial and just have one slow teardrop go down your tree? Yeah.
Yeah. Then I looked to my left and I saw everyone else in press. And it's not those I started with years ago.
Sure.
It's just I'm the John Cena of press.
Oh.
I'm the only one.
I'll put you out to pasture soon, huh?
And I look to the right and it's awesome. It was
a lot of Dorito fingers in there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're leaving little chips at the bottom of the bag, microchips.
A lot of hot dog stains on their T-shirts in that press box.
And he sits up, not the way the Undertaker sits up when the Undertaker sits up. He sits up the way that a guy.
He can't sit up like that because he never beat the Undertaker.
Well, he has beat the Undertaker.
He didn't have that Infinity Stone.
He has beat the Undertaker.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
But he sits up. And it's like the sit-up you do when you get out of a rocking chair. You know, it's like the sit-up you do when you know you don't necessarily have to sit back down in that spot again. And there's a moment with the crowd, and then here comes the entire back of the house, man. Here comes hundreds of not just in-ring performers, but we're talking like people I recognize that I know from WWE. We're talking talent guys and media guys and production guys, and they all come around the ring like a giant lumberjack match, and they won't let him out of the ring.
Oh,
there are too many people. He can't
get out of the ring.
Get out of the ring. And Triple H gets into the ring, and he says, "Have we made a little video for you?" They play this video. It's the first time I'm assuming he's ever seen it, although it's all pro wrestling, so it could be a work. I have no clue.
Oh, yeah, he's seen it. He's had editorial
for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And he watches this thing, and it's him as a kid and a picture of him with a makeshift belt that he put together, and the story of him in Venice Beach and the weightlifting and blah, 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 and in the history of and West Newbury and blah, 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 and saluting the troops and winning the ships and all the things. Thank you, Cena. F you, Hunter. Thank you, Cena. F you, Hunter. Goes back and forth. And then he takes off his Skechers. He takes off his Hustle to Respect wristbands and his headband that he wears around his bicep because he's so damn big.
Sure.
And that lumberjacks, they like the parting of the Red Sea, like in DC, like the parting of the Red Sea in DC. And he goes to the top and he salutes the way he does, and he says, "Thank you, everyone, for letting me perform for you." And he turns and he walks away. And it's the absolute best because he doesn't lose it. That emotion doesn't, but it does from Cody Rhodes, and it does from Jey Uso, and it does from Kevin Owens, and it does from, you can keep filling in those blanks.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. So there you go. That thing I've been chasing for forever, Van, I've had it the whole time.
Well, I think that's a beautiful send-off.
Yeah.
And it seems like it was beautifully written, perfectly executed.
Mm-hmm.
But hear me out.
All right.
His final match should have been this.
Okay. Very, very excited.
Do. Comes out. Biggest pop in the history of WWE.
I was there. I saw it.
And we have the noise.
The Noid from Domino's?
No. The noise of footsteps running down that ramp. And then the ropes bending.
Yep, I see what you're doing here.
And Gunther getting the fight of his life with what would appear himself, much like the fights from Fight Club, where it was Ed Norton the whole time.
Yeah,
there was no Tyler Durden,
not at all,
and there was no John Cena in that ring.
Ed Norton
as Gunther gives us the best, technically, one-man performance in the history of the world. And John Cena finally goes out on top, and no one can John Cena him in his very last match. But nobody asked me.
Jack's inhibition is Tyler Durden. That is correct. And
I am John Cena's sad retirement.
Now, you're joking, but you're not. Also, this bit that you're doing has already been done in the WWE.
I'm sure it has been.
So The Miz did
If I could think of it, somebody can.
The Miz did it years ago. And I was thinking about Stu, the cameraman. The best part when they did it was John Cena comes out, does this thing, runs to the left, throws his arms up, runs to the right, and Stu, the cameraman, is doing the motions like he's running and going through the stuff. And then he runs and he slides into the ring, and he's like, and the Miz is like, "You're gonna see me." It's so funny. And the Miz, who beat John Cena at WrestleMania all these years ago, he comes out before the match and is like, "Why can't I fight John Cena?" And gets like the ultimate pop the way that he should on a night that features. It was it was great, Van. That's it. Like, I'm fortunate to be an articulate man. I'm fortunate to be able to often package my emotion through hyperbole and necessary embellishment into a deliverable and consumable way that hopefully will convey emotion. But great is the only word I can give you because it was absolutely great. Thank you to the WWE for including me so very much, as they so often do. Thank you to John Cena for 23 years, which is incredible. That class he came out with, man, the John Cena, Dave Bautista, which you know him better from all the Marvel movies. Randy Orton, who's from St. Louis, Missouri, and Brock Lesnar, who is in a lot of lawsuits. Those four coming out at the exact same time is the four best ever. It's like the NBA 03 draft class. It's it's the 84 quarterback class in the NFL. It is four of the greatest to ever do it, and they all did it at the exact same time. Pitching staff for the Braves in the 90s.
Sure.
You can come up with other analogies, but how incredible it was. And thank you for letting me put it on this podcast that I call a diary.
Beyond the years and years of incredible entertainment that John Cena has provided to not only wrestling marks, but people in Hollywood and any kind of other entertainment that you might consume, what I appreciate is it was 23 years of no scandals, no fucklery, nothing weird, setting the record for Make-A-Wishes by a long shot, always being a helper, always being a dude, always doing the right thing, always when this country isn't doing well. Like, in my head, I can see him talking to the country and be like, hey, this isn't who we are. This isn't what we do. We have a lot of examples of him doing that throughout his career. So thank you, John Cena, for being the voice of reason. Thank you for being an example to human beings on how to behave and how to interact and how to be an absolute dude. If there's a takeaway from his career for me, it would be that.
Very correct. Are you
also one of the best tiny cameos on a television series ever, as he was the hive mind in Pluribus to explain why they eat human beings.
Dog, as good as he is at pro wrestling, he's that good at acting. By the way, pro wrestling is acting. So
correct. It's theater.
Not like at all that is that different. But I will say this last thought to you about John Cena and about the WWE and the impact. It changed Google for the day.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Your impact on pop culture, not just the United States, but the friggin' world, is they dedicate a Google page to you. Gigantic.
We got to grab a break. Whenever we get back, a ton going on in the world of news, pop culture, sports, and current events. You'll listen to 2 Minutes. program. Welcome back to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and how fortunate we are to be here at Rio Bravo Brewery, Van, where every single Wednesday we come here and drink beer.
Yeah, and again, like I got so infatuated with this John Cena talk, I couldn't grab.
Yeah, where's our beer? When are we gonna figure this thing out? A little bit of beer.
I'd have a beer.
I told you I was in DC all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
How's that place? Seems really chill.
It was cold.
Everybody calm there?
Zero people.
Everybody getting along?
Absolutely not.
No?
Zero people. And you're like, okay, 2025 is winding down. The world could calm down. That makes sense, right?
No.
Oh, let's just look at Australia. What? What?
Yeah.
15 dead, is that what it was? 17 harmed? 2 individuals targeting another group of individuals based on what? Religious belief? Okay, that's absolutely horrible. That's terrifying. That's the worst. That's the most awful thing that's ever happened. All right, fast forward 5 minutes.
I hope this doesn't start a trend of human beings hurting each other for religious beliefs. That's not what we need in the world right now. Oh, wait, crap. That's been happening the whole time. Damn it. Okay.
The entirety of the thing.
Oh, the whole time? Okay. Yeah.
Anytime, no matter, it doesn't matter where you are on the entire earth, whatever continent you're on, whatever your position you're in, those that have the opportunity to harm others based upon a belief system, they always take it. It's like 100% of the time. 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to tell you about the Cahokia Mound people? I can't, because they were murdered.
Mm-hmm.
They were all killed.
Yeah.
I don't know who won between the Aztecs and the Mayans. Pyramids. That's who won.
Yeah.
Pyramids.
The travelers of the world. Those are the big winners.
Yeah. Those who can speak Spanish. All right, fast forward 5 minutes. When Harry Met Sally? Banger.
Yeah.
Arguably, not arguably by me, unarguably by me, the greatest rom-com of all time.
It modernized the rom-com. It took the rom-com and turned it on its head and was like, hey, there's some different things we could do here.
There are some different things.
Yeah.
Done better than anything generationally, not generationally. What am I trying to say? What's it called when you change it? Genre changing, as you mentioned. Also genre changing, Spinal Tap. Mockumentary did not exist the way that we currently know it until Spinal Tap. Stand By Me. I mean, we can keep running the list, right?
Well, you're leaving out my favorite one.
Oh, the new one, the bear thing?
No. What I consider to be one of the greatest PG movies of all time, a movie that I watch annually, The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Anybody want a peanut? A Few Good Men. Like, there's just some of the best ones of all time. And more recently, most known for being outspoken against the Make America Great Again party. That's Rob Reiner's story. And I'll say this. When the news came out that he and his wife found dead, oh my gosh, that's the worst. You start going to, we're in Albuquerque, right? The Gene Hackman stuff, the whatever stuff. And you go, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. All right, well, let's fast forward again. 5 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was just in D.C. The President of the United States, who, in this expansion into the West Wing, because all the stuff that was going on in the East Wing can't go on anymore because it's been tore down. Also, that project's going to get finished about a month before his term's up. And the amount of money that's going to be laundered through the construction of that thing over the course of the next 4 years will be mind-blowing.
Get a piece. Get a piece if you can get it.
Today, the president puts up word vomit plex.
Correct. Which he is elite at word vomit. His verbal puke shark game, top shelf.
What's the phrase everyone's using? AI slop?
Yeah.
Trump slop. Where he's put up all these pictures of every former president and then Are you familiar with Alice's Restaurant? And right,
very much so.
Right on the back,
yes,
27 8x10 color glossy photos with little captions on explaining what's going on in the photos, and he's put them underneath every single one.
Yeah,
and like here's Ronald Reagan, right? Big fan of Donald Trump. Trump is a big fan. All right, that's weird. Here's Richard Nixon, largest populist vote winner in the history of all of America. Okay, that's a weird one too. Those aren't the things those people are known for. Not much on the Bushes. That's fine. Bill Clinton, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Also, his wife lost to me in an election. Barack Obama, most divisive president in the history of the thing, and worst healthcare act in the history of the entire universe, and probably not American.
But for whatever reason, my party won't overturn it.
Joe Biden. It's not even a picture of Joe Biden in this hall of presidential portraits and 27 8x10 color glossy photos with a little caption paragraph on the back. It's just a picture of an auto pen?
Picture of Joe Biden's auto pen. Yeah. Which, by the way, Trump has also used. He didn't use Joe Biden's. Trump used his own.
I don't even really know what auto pen is, I think. And
you remember stamps? Here, I'm going to make the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the new stamp.
Is it AI?
No. Physical.
And he starts it off by saying about Joe Biden, it says, Sleepy Joe Biden. What? What are we doing?
If this was a movie, if this was a television series, if this was
Idiocracy?
A cartoon, if this was something, some satire in the newspaper, I'd be like, how clever. I can't believe they thought about that. No, he actually did it. The day after, 2 days after, he made light of somebody's murder and made it about himself.
Oh, I skipped that part.
Yeah,
I meant to hit on that part.
We did discuss it on Monday on this very program while you're on your way back from D.C., shaking the filth off of you. Not because of John Cena.
Just incredible what it currently is. And, when I was I did all the Smithsonian museums.
Sure.
I did all the monuments. I did the thing where I stood at the Lincoln Memorial and I read the Gettysburg Address. And I did the thing where I stood at the Lincoln Memorial and I read his second inauguration speech. And I did the thing where I stood at the Lincoln Memorial in silence in recognition of what this country was and what it has become and where it could possibly end up. And that right now is a coin flip, which Donald Trump can't physically do. And this is what we get.
I got an idea.
All right.
What Trump did to the paintings of the presidents and then the descriptions of their terms underneath them.
Yeah.
We should do this to animals at the zoo and quote Donald Trump. The koala can be Sleepy Joe Koala, the worst animal in the history of Australia. The parrot won't shut up, dresses kind of gay, DJT. We should put our own plaques. We should go to the Albuquerque Museum and do this.
And get the embossed gold lettering on the textured black background.
I got it, guy.
Gosh. What can you do? Man, what can you do? You make jokes, you distract, you do all the stuff.
That's all you can do, man.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. Be embarrassed. Do your best to laugh it off and make jokes about it, make light. That's the most unique thing amongst many things about being a human being is using comedy to outweigh tragedy.
Yeah.
To be able to live with the horrible things that happen in one person's lifetime. And I have to do it way too much. I got to do it way too much now, man.
Well, it's about how you apply this ignorance too, right? Because it's, and this is my opinion, but it's, you don't have to be the best writer to be the best performer. You don't have to write the script of the film that you star in. You don't have to write the song that you sing. You have to be able to, though, take what you consume and make it your own. You have to package it. And we'll use like AI real quick. Artificial intelligence is there. Unfortunately, it's making a lot of people artificially intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not getting list and jumping off points and understanding and direction.
Yeah.
You're just a regurgitating from a social media post found on a dead website from a dozen years ago that could or could not be accurate. It could or could not be relevant to your understanding of a topic. And politics should not be that topic for you.
Correct.
When I sit today, belly up for lunch at the local Chili's, and I'm talking about the headline that comes across from the news, which is the local police chief is retiring. And I say to the guy, hey, this dude's wild, right? He goes, I don't really keep up locally. And I go, you should know how corrupt and weird the local police chief has been.
Sure.
Since 1995, he's had an opportunity to harm others because he was in this government-backed gang called the police. And they go, oh, man, I really just know about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
God damn it. I get so damn mad.
Penguin, a little overdressed. Who does he think he is? Never liked Trump. Never liked Trump. Get him out of here.
Penguin can never find the proper party to wear that.
Is he even really a bird? Get him out of here.
Is it a Democratic Party?
DJT.
All right. Polar bear with me. Hillary Rodham Clinton was the worst presidential candidate of all time. Check her emails.
The cheetah kind of reminds me of Hillary Clinton, who tried to cheat me in the election, and I still won. Has a lot of spots. DJT.
Yeah. The crooked Bill Dixie bird. Not more crooked than Sleepy Joe. Oh, gosh. That's how this is. And he'll die one day. There's going to be a lot of confusion on what you do about that.
Yeah. It's going to be unfortunate how many people celebrate.
Is it?
It's a bummer.
Celebrate in what way? Like martyr or like shoot celebration?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good answer. The times they are a crazy, as they say, Van.
Yes, they do.
We wrap up the program whenever we get back. Listen to Two Men On. We only have 10 minutes left? This thing's crazy.
Good.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slovan. Nunley is with I, and we are going to wrap up the program here. The last news story I want to hit on before we talk about something local and important to us is that the Oscars are moving from ABC to YouTube in 2029,
Van. Okay. I'm probably not going to watch the whole thing on YouTube anyways, and I was already watching clips of it on YouTube before that, so not a lot different for me.
Well, if I'm so fortunate to host it, it'll be hi everyone, welcome to the 105th Oscar celebration here at the Rockefeller Center.
Mm-hmm.
I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is my co-host Van Nunley. And hi, chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We had a live chat. This is going to go great.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you give me a super like or a mega dough, then your name will appear at the scroll at the bottom of the screen, and we will thank you in the post credits.
We're going to do it anyways, but go ahead and drop your best "The Jews Run Hollywood" jokes in the chat, and then we'll filter through them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Broadcast TV is officially dead. Also, viewer count and the dislike button will be disabled for this broadcast.
You know it is. You 100% know it is. The replay will have open comments for sure, but live, God, there's no way. There's no way they can unleash tens of thousands of internet trolls and probably Russian bots and Chinese bots onto YouTube during the Oscars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were just kidding. Your actual host of tonight's broadcast, Mr. Beast.
Sure, yeah. Mr. Beast and Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that right.
Don't forget that this broadcast is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, where you can download this country's hottest mobile app game and battle not just against your friends, but individuals that voted against you in your online Oscar voting. Because that's right, you at home, you have equal vote in tonight's Oscar wins. Fan vote counts for 20%, and you can make sure to do that by logging on to YouTube, whatever.
Stay tuned as next segment, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino play Candy Crush against each other.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Now, if you don't like our if you don't like our main broadcast, you can go over to our sister YouTube channel and watch live reaction from the cast of whatever reality TV show involves dating blind people in 4 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I went to the top of the Washington Monument, and they have these little plaques that tell you everything you're looking at the window. And underneath it, there's a little braille on it. And I go to my lady, I'm not trying to be insensitive.
Sure.
Who's coming up to the top of the Washington Monument to look out windows that has to have braille? Who is doing that?
It's nice to have options, but still, I get the sentiment.
Tough personal loss for us. Tough personal loss for the state of New Mexico and the world of professional wrestling, which I so very much live in, Van. You are from the city of Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Correct. Both sides of my family were from Carlsbad, New Mexico, and went to middle school and high school in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Still have friends and family there. And would you like to tell the friends why you mentioned that?
Yeah. My personal friend, an icon in the professional wrestling business, Ray Basura, passed away this past weekend. Ray was influential in my exposure to pro wrestling here in the state of New Mexico, and that's because of you. You were familiar with Ray from your time in Carlsbad. 2017, I moved to Albuquerque. 2018 is DWO, which was a wrestling promotion Ray was in the ownership group of, and he is wrestling, pro wrestling, here at some community center. And you say, hey, this guy that I know of does come, and it was a big part of your and I's friendship.
Correct. And
when I started Duke City Championship Wrestling, which is now NWA New Mexico, I sat down with Ray and I sat down with Kevin. Kevin and Ray both own Phase 1 Pro Wrestling. So I'm Duke City Championship Wrestling. They're Phase 1 Pro Wrestling. It's the 2 in town. And they're lovely humans, and they create a product that is really great, and it's dissimilar from mine a little bit, but it's pro wrestling. And there's a fellowship in this community. And when I sat down with them for the first time, Van, I sat down with warmth, and I sat down with kindness, and I learned from Ray about the industry, and I learned from Ray about what it takes and all of the money and the people and the work and the time. And he spoke to me like a peer, even though I was not. And he exposed me to the business in a way to help build it here in New Mexico. And he was one of my absolute first examples of what pro wrestling professionalism on the independent level was here in New Mexico in the Southwest. And it helped me fall in love with the idea that very good people make pro wrestling, because Ray Basura was a very good person. And Ray passed away this weekend. And it was shocking to his friends and his family and his fans. And it's very sad and important to talk about, because it is loss. And if you don't talk about loss, I don't know how you ever admit that you lost it. But yeah, here we sit with the passing of Ray Basura.
An incredible person. His impact on his community, both his family and friends, and you mentioned his impact on wrestling here in Albuquerque. I mean, all of that notwithstanding, the joy that he brought to people. Always had a smile on his face, was always reaching out, always doing what he needed to do as a friend, and his kindness to, his professional field. The dude worked with animals. He is that kind of human being, and the impact is going to ripple for quite some time. So friends of the show, friends of Ray, we are sorry. You are in our hearts right now. And if you are struggling as well, please, we implore you, take that first step. It's the hardest step. It's the hardest step you will ever take if you're struggling with your mental health. You're not doing well. Even if it's me and Fred, who take mental health very seriously. Fred, I'm sorry to speak for you, but you're actively in therapy.
Sure.
I historically have actively been in therapy. I worked in the mental health field, and I know what it's like when people are struggling. So please, once again, if you are struggling, it's going to be the hardest step you take, and they get easier every single step. But please, from us, take that first step and try to help yourself, because there are people out there who want to help.
The truth of the matter is this: it is hard, and that's okay. But if you can, find those that you care about and let them know, and let those that care about you embrace you when they so choose, and live in a world of warmth. Ray used to always say, that's the ticket. And that could be the ticket. His wife, his family, none in our podcast is it our job to name them here, but
sure.
Just a lot of love towards him. Duke City Championship Wrestling, which is the thing I own. We will be celebrating Ray at our upcoming show on the 27th. There's a lot of fitting ways in the world of pro wrestling to send off individuals that we have lost, and we will absolutely pay tribute to for that. And just devastating, just devastating.
Giant hole in the community right now.
We got to wrap it up. So, final words, man.
Oh my goodness, too much for the time allotted, my friend.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. That's the ticket.